What's up, everyone? It's the Ukulele Night, and I have three guests with me, and we're going to be talking about the greatest game of all time, Sonic Forces, 3.5 years later, which is crazy. I mean, came out pretty much 3.5 years later. But my guests are here. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Well, it's not like our channel. I just, I'll just do my look catchphrase. Hey guys, back to entertain. There we go.
So who are you?
Oh, I'm Entertainer F. Yeah.
We're going to call you Evan. All right, who else is here?
F.
Yo, Jaden. My name's Jaden. And my channel will be in the description. So yeah,
Will
I
it?
like stuff.
Will it be?
Yeah, well.
Okay. And the other guest.
Hello, my name is Keenan. I don't have a channel, but I'm a huge fan of Sonic, and I can't wait to talk about one of the greatest games of all time.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Okay.
That's disgusting.
That's not disgusting. I don't know what you're talking about. Sonic Forces. So we're talking about it. We're gonna have a few topics, but I'm sure we're gonna rant or rave, maybe.
I'm gonna rage.
Rage. I meant rave, as in give compliment. Okay, so I guess the first thing we do here, I'm gonna give a synopsis of the game. So this discussion is gonna kind of, if you're listening to this, it's kind of, we're hoping that people who listen to this have knowledge about the game. But I'll give a quick synopsis real quick for if someone wants to know what the game's about. So this is from the wiki. Sonic Forces follows Sonic the Hedgehog as he joins a resistance force to take back the planet after Dr. Eggman's Eggman Empire takes over.
sorry, man. It's Star Wars or Sonic, bro? Eggman Empire. What is this? We can see the Jedi tail soon too. Like,
Okay. Sonic Forces follows Sonic the Hedgehog as he joins his resistance force to take back the planet after Dr. Eggman's Eggman Empire takes over 99% of it with the help of Eggman's henchmen, the Phantom Ruby, and a mysterious new villain known as Infinite. So that's the synopsis. So we'll go around. What's everyone's general your general feelings about the game?
I mean, you're probably gonna talk about this, but I mean, I just played it again a little bit earlier today. They didn't really need classic Sonic in this game.
No.
Like those levels, all those levels are kind of bland and trash.
No. What are your general feelings though?
I mean, overall, it's
overall feelings.
Like a subpar, a below average game. I mean, to be honest, I think it'll be still be a pretty good game to, like, if you're just trying to get your feet wet in Sonic. Maybe you try this out because it's like pretty accessible and you get kind of used to the mechanics and stuff. But like overall, a lot of glitches, a lot of weird stuff. The cutscenes are kind of contradictory. They're kind of goofy. That's my thought.
Okay. What about Evan? Do you want to go next?
I can go ahead. Evan having technical difficulties right now.
Okay.
My thought about Sonic Forces is that I feel like the idea was maybe decent, but the problem was that it kind of like that's the problem when you have like new people work on a new project, because I feel like we have I forgot Steel's name. They did a new, like, this is the first time they did a Sonic game, and they did it entirely different from the other games on the Sonic franchise. And I kind of played a big fault why it wasn't that successful compared to Sonic Mania, we came out the same year.
Okay. Evan, did you just rejoin? Okay, I'll go while he.
Oh, there we go. I unmute myself.
All right. Good job, G.
All right. What's the question?
What are your overall thoughts of Sonic Forces?
All right. Quite frankly, I don't like it. I'll kind of like, delve into how I feel about, during the course of this, but I just think that a lot of potential. It was really wasted. There's a lot of really bad decisions. I think that made it the way it is. And yeah, I think it's unfortunate because the concept could have delivered, but in the end, it's kind of unsatisfying. Yeah.
Dang. So I'm the outlier of the group. Sonic
Uh
Force. I
oh.
think Sonic Forces is the most underrated game in this series. It is
Get
so.
the out of here! Get
No.
out of here, bro!
No.
Okay. Calm
No.
down, mobsters, please. Okay, I'll be serious. I'll be serious. I used to be a Sonic Forces apologizer. Okay, over the years, like the year it came out, and maybe 2018 too. Game came out in 2017. I used to be a Sonic Forces apologizer. Like everyone's like, "Oh, this is the worst game ever." I'm like, "Y'all, calm down. It's not that bad." But when I played through it to capture footage for this video, you don't understand. It was torture. I lost interest less than an hour into it. This game, I can't believe I'm saying this. Yeah, this game is not good. Like technically it's good. Like technically when it comes to like the way it looks, the way it runs, but everything else, well not everything else, but most of the other aspects of this game are trash. They're trash. I mean, how can I put it? They're trash. So yeah, that's how I'm just super disappointed with this game, and I'll get into this later. But it's kind of disappointed that this is pretty much the only. We had Team Sonic Racing, Mania Plus. I'm not really gonna count that. This is like pretty much the only game we've had since 2017. I think that's crazy. But anyway, okay. So I guess we'll start with things we like. What do you guys like about Sonic Forces? But
The dialogue, because it was so stupid.
Okay, but what did you like about Sonic Forces?
No, I'll go for it. I think I'll give props. The music was decent. I mean, it was some good soundtracks. I think this song was one of my favorite lyrical vocal songs in Sonic recently. Probably the best, maybe like vocal song, main theme of Sonic games since what was it? Sonic Colors, Beat for Stars. So I'll give props to that. It was a really good vocal soundtrack. I hope they bring back more of the vocal themes in future Sonic games. And there's some decent music. I like the fact they remixed like, I was getting look forward to Extra Shadow, where they remixed like the White Jungle theme, and they also remixed Metal Sonic theme from the Sonic CD.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really cool. And they also like some. I'm trying to think of other songs.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Is that everything? Is that the only thing you like about the game?
I mean, that's kind of really it. I mean, there's something else. I'll tell you more about the negative parts of the stuff.
Okay. Anyone else want to go?
I will say this, yeah. To be completely honest, like the soundtrack is pretty good. The customizations I think also is pretty good. Like, but I mean that's so minor that like if you think of a Sonic game, you think, oh, the customization. No,
You mean with the avatar?
Yeah, with the avatar. Like,
okay.
The possibilities and what you can do with that. But I mean, if you think of Sonic, you're trying to get in that action. You're not trying to customize your avatar and try to get like rental avatars to do challenges and stuff. Like that's not the point of the game, and that the fact that that's like that says something about the game that's one of the highlights.
Right. Is that all you got, Jaden? You got anything else?
Also visually it looks good, but if we're talking to the gameplay, that's the opposite.
Dang.
It has to be visually good. It's HD, so it means Switch. But I understand.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all consoles too.
Hedgehog Engine 2. It looks really good on PlayStation 4 Pro. That's what I've heard. Yeah, it looks really good. What do you think? The entertainer Ev?
Just call me Evans for here.
No. No.
All right. Yes. Anyway, as I was saying, okay. So for me, actually, there are a few things I do like about the game. I do like how I think the story is absolute garbage, but I think that the writing, I think the writing, like at least it's not like full of jokes and all that. I like how it tries to be a little more adventure-like than previous 2010s games. So I like how it's like like not a lot of constant jokes and all that. So I mean, I guess I kind of appreciate that. And they're like little. I'll be honest, like they're like little things of Forces that I like. Like I think the graphics are actually pretty decent. It's like high fidelity, which is nice, and I think Hedgehog Engine 2 has potential if it's like a later mainline game. Um, I'm trying to think. Just I do like Fist Bump. I especially like the guitar solo that's played in No Space, and just little things. Like I do like the idea of the idea of Avatar. I know that kind of got like some backlash when it was first announced, but honestly I think it's a good like idea for like a new game. Like at least when it comes to like sales and all that. But yeah, that's there's some things I like about
Okay. Yeah, there are a few things. Okay, so for me, you guys kind of touched everything that I except for one thing. I actually really like the soundtrack, and not all the songs. Classic Sonic songs. So there's one classic Sonic song that I like, Ghost Town. I think that one sounds pretty good. The rest of them are absolute booty. Absolute booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Compared to Mania.
Yeah, the only classic Sonic songs I like are Ghost Town and what's it called, Casino Forest.
Oh, you like Casino Forest? Yeah, that one's alright. It's better than the other ones. Like, what was the last level for Classic Sonic? That one sounded awful. I forgot what the level was. That level's yeah.
What makes me mad about is that they went from like Sonic Mania had a good soundtrack for classic songs, and then they went to Sonic Forces. They couldn't like have the same soundtrack.
Yeah, like why does it sound so bad? Like it's like I don't know the terms because I'm not too knowledgeable about it, but it's like you guys know what I'm talking about. It sounds so chiptune-y. Is that it? Chiptune-y?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it sounds really bad. But besides that, I really like the Avatar. I used to not like them. Okay, do you remember? I forgot the name of the song. The level where the avatars, they're climbing the tower to
Arsenal
stop the
Pyramid.
sun. What'd you say?
No, what's it called? Final Judgment or no?
I don't. Okay, but whatever level that is, if you play the game, you probably know. It's pretty unmemorable, so I wouldn't blame you if you don't. But you did play the game. But that used to be my favorite song, and the other Avatar songs I wasn't like a huge fan of. But that song's kind of annoying. Like the lyrics are fine, but that's so annoying. Like I hate it with a passion. But the other Avatar songs, my favorite Moonlight Battlefield. That song I think is so good. I listened to it while doing homework today. I listened to it for 30 minutes straight. I think that song's really good. I really like it. But the other Avatar songs are pretty good too. And modern Sonic has a few songs that are unmemorable or whatever. But what's the song called? The one where he fights not fights, but the giant snake. I forgot what the song's called, but the Luminous Forest. That song's really good. I think.
So, that one's not bad.
Yeah. So the game.
I like,
what's it?
I like Sunset Park. That's what it's called.
Sunset Heights. I think.
Yeah.
Sunset Heights.
Sunset Heights.
Yeah, I like this song. I think it's a fan favorite. It was in Smash Ultimate, so I guess it's a very popular song. But that's when I also like Park Avenue, and there was one part I forgot. It was like the part where like Sonic and like Avatar teaming up, and it was like going inside through like this pyramid. I forgot what stage.
Oh yeah, that was Arsenal Pyramid.
Arsenal Pyramid.
The first part, the second part. That was really good.
Yeah, so I guess the general consensus is the music's pretty good, which I was actually going through. I may be doing a video. I don't know yet. I'm still deciding. I may be doing a video where I talk about like the different soundtrack OSTs for the series. And I mean, Forces doesn't crack the top 10, but I think that's a testament to the series that this doesn't crack the top 10 because it's got some really good songs. But another one that you guys touched on was the concept. Well, I think you guys touched on it a little bit, like the idea of. Okay, so let's. I don't know how to say this. Sonic has had good stories, I guess, but when the stories try to take themselves seriously, Sonic Adventure 2. I love Sonic Adventure 2, but that story is stupid. Okay, that story is stupid. I like the game, I respect it. That story, bro, I can't take it seriously. What I'm trying to say is, I think the concept is cool, but this game, oh my goodness. Evan, you kind of said it like it's less jokey than normal, but this game's still pretty jokey. Like the tone is all over the place. Oh wait, I said talking about things I like. Okay, let me calm down. I like the concept. I like I like the concept. I like the concept. Okay, yeah. I like the idea that Eggman took over the world and they gotta fight to get it back. Kind of like Sad AM. I like the concept.
Yeah, I like it.
I also liked that episode Shadow was a thing, like a free DLC.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, like I like that they added extra content or a prologue that came with the game at launch. It was free. I like that they did that. And then you guys said the game visually looks good. It runs well. So that's about it. You know, that's all I can think of.
Yeah, I think that's really it.
Okay, how about the things we didn't like? Let's not go overboard. Let's not go overboard.
I will go overboard. But can I start? Probably go last.
Okay, Evan, go ahead.
All right. Okay. Okay. It's kind of funny because like so I know you guys like the soundtrack. But honestly, I'm not like the biggest fan of it, to be honest. Honestly, of all the mainline games, I think it's the weakest soundtrack. If I'm gonna be honest, even I think even Shadow has a really good has a better score. I mean, I won't say it's like no, it's not awful or anything. Well, I mean, like classic Sonic songs are really terrible. Let's be honest, but like the modern ones, they seem kind of like they most of them use like this annoying synth with them that like make them not just blend in, but like kind of like irritating to like listen to sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
And like Avatar. Yeah, like, and the Avatar music, is, like, probably my favorite, but even still, like, I don't know. I want to call them uninspired, but, like, compared to the rest of the series, I just find them, like, I don't know. They don't, like, stack up, you know? But yeah, that's how I feel about soundtrack. Now, I'm not gonna, like, get into in-depth with everything I dislike, because it's a lot, but, like, I don't like the story at all. Did not appreciate them, like, being darker. I don't like the writing. I think Ken Pontac and Warren Graff are not good writing for the series. Thank God they got fired.
Okay. Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
All right, fine. My fault.
Yeah, boy, they get knocked out.
I'm just saying. I just can't stand the writing in 2010 games. Anyway, like the levels are way too short, underdeveloped. I'm trying to think what else I like. I mean, the level design itself is really uninspired. I feel like that it's like just a lot of untapped potential with forces that, it's just really hard to explain, but yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Nobody?
Yeah, you can go.
What, you want me to go?
Yeah, because I'm just being quick, because I got a long list. I don't know.
Okay, so we kind of talked about this earlier. Things we didn't, or things I didn't like, or no. The concept I liked, but the execution. We'll talk about the story more in the next part. But I did not like Infinite. Kind of like the concept, but he sucked. I talked about the tone too. The game just like, it's trying to be serious, and sometimes it kind of acts serious, but then there's the scene. Like, I thought it was so cool that Silver was actually doing something and fighting Infinite, and then Sonic's over there like, yo, who are you? What are you doing? What's the source of your power? And like, bro, come on, bro. Like, yeah, that was classic Sonic trash. Like, which hurts me to say because Mania is literally GOAT, but classic Sonic is boo boo. He has no reason to be in the game, story wise, gameplay wise. Yeah. He has the worst levels. It's sad. Tails, I'm just talking about all story right now. Tails was trash, which hurts to say because that's my favorite character in the series. Well, it was my favorite character. After this game, he kind of got relegated. The bosses sucked. Each boss, I literally, when I played, I was like, yo, wait, I don't remember. Well, before I played, I was like, I don't remember any boss being good, but there must be one. After I played, I was like, I hate every single boss in this game. Some more than others, but bosses are garbage. And Evan said this, the levels are super short, but it's okay. Like, Sonic color.
Well, I don't have a problem with the levels being short. I have a problem with the level design.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
Like, yes, for example, like the jungle. What was it? The
Luminous
level.
Forest.
Yeah, Luminous Forest. When like you can't have a level where you're just like sliding like a water slide and have those enemies push you off.
Oh well,
like,
that's not.
You can't control it.
Wait, is Sonic on the water slide in Luminous Forest? I don't think so. Is he? I don't remember.
No, that was the Avatar.
Yeah, that level sucked. Most of the levels suck. that's the thing. It's like they're a chore to beat, but you beat them so quickly, but they feel so insubstantial. They just feel you do them and you're done. Like you start the level, hit the button a few times, die a few times because the game controls like trash, and you're done.
Yeah, and please don't get me started on the cutscenes. Like Xavic, like letting him free and then like let him walk this fight. Let me know absolutely no sense.
Yeah, okay.
And then and don't get me started about like Omega coming out like Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, like trying to shoot everyone down.
Okay.
Like, they try to make this whole in-game thing before in-game, and it literally was absolutely garbage.
So you're talking about when at the end, well, when the big battle part where Omega just comes in.
Yeah, he comes out of nowhere. Like he's trying to be some Hall of Fame threat, but he missed all his shots. This dude like literally some irrelevant Sonic character. I like the main threat.
He's relevant, but yeah, the fact that him entering the final battle was like, yo, what's up?
Oh, and then don't even get me started about the cutscenes at the end, trying to make some world-renowned Nobel Peace Prize speeches at the end with Tails and what was it, Tails and Silver and Amy and all that. Like, get your award later. Like,
okay, all right, dude. So is that what you don't like about the game?
Oh no! I mean, I told you a lot. Like level design, like you can't have all these auto scroll levels, and like go so fast. The bosses, like you said, some of the platforms are really small, and sometimes you can fall off easily.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's plenty of other things. Maybe I can add on to if you guys add and say anything, and I can add on to that. But I don't have. There's just so many things that.
I didn't like it. One thing I'm tired. I love Green Hill Zone to death. I love Green Hill Zone. It's one of my favorite states in Song. But I'm tired of seeing it in every game. I mean, it's like in every game. That's
the point. It's becoming Sandhill. That's all I'm about to say. Using it, turn to grains of sand.
It's like, and then like it turned into Windy Hill Zone on One Lost World, and then mainly I didn't mind it because the premise was to go back and like to do that stage game, but then they brought it back again and forced it.
Yeah, it has
then,
no purpose to be here, like no reason.
And also, I can't do Infinite. I'm not. Everybody likes him. Some people like him, but I
just make Metal Sonic the villain. Like give him the Phantom Ruby. Like,
and I hate his motivation.
In the other game, we make him villain this game.
Wait. Keenan, say
Mania.
Keenan, say that for the story. Keenan, say that for the story when we talk about the story, because we'll get into that.
Yeah.
I'm sure that may be one of our longest segments.
Okay. I'll definitely say that.
Do you have anything else?
I second what Keenan said. Well, I'll add to that. I'm tired of Green Hill coming back, but I'm just tired of the whole nostalgia pandering, like overall that they've been doing, in Forces and kind of Mania to a lesser extent. But like, the fact that they had classics on there basically does nothing really. Only just the fact that they slapped Classic Sonic in there to begin with just bothers me because they basically just try to cash in on Classic Sonic. It's just so dumb, honestly.
Yeah, it's like that they can't have a Sonic game for a classic song. Like, we can only play a Sonic game. We only get the fans back if they only put classic songs. Everybody all play Sonic 1, 2, 2, and 3.
It just feels so disingenuous to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, okay.
Why make Knuckles like... They try to make Knuckles like tough guy, but honestly, he was soft guy in the game. He couldn't do anything.
That's why it's called War.
Shadow,
That's why it's called War.
Yeah, honestly, Shadow should have been General over Knuckles. Did they try to do some?
Okay, what are you talking about?
Oh, but I'm saying they're trying to make Knuckles all cool and stuff. And don't even get me started about the Devil, classic Sonic, bro.
The Devil. Okay.
His levels and trash character. Like, I mean, I'm talking about the game, obviously not Mania, but.
Why was okay? Like, okay, I guess we can just get. You guys want to get into the story now? The story.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Who wants to start?
Yeah, I'll go first.
You can just start, and then we'll just.
Wait, did someone say they want to start? I think
you just start.
Oh, Evan, you want to start?
Oh. No, I feel like Keenan would be like a stepping stone for me to tread on.
So Keenan, you want to start?
Yes, let's start off with Infinite. That's what I'm talking about. Infinite. We have there's some good villains in the world like Thanos, Darth Vader, who have some good motivations why they do stuff. Guys like in cartoons like in Avatar, Zuko.
Hey, don't spoil Avatar too much. I'm actually still watching it. Thank you. Thank you.
Back to Sonic. Infinite. His motivation why he did this stuff because he was too weak. Because he's gonna be shattered. I'm too weak. I am not weak. And this led to all of this. That is one of the most horrible motivations I've ever seen. I am not weak. That makes no sense.
Honestly, you should run for president.
I am not weak.
So do you guys want me to jump on that?
I mean, and I don't know why I know Eggman's been stupid in a lot of other games, but this is probably top 10 dumbest character all time, bro. Like Eggman literally wanted Team Sonic to come back and win this game. Like it's like he's just handing them like here. I want you to take up back the world. I don't want to take over the world and build a theme park or anything. Like he wanted them to do something with it. Like he also like another dumb thing. He honestly wanted this to kill himself at the end. Like with the other people in the sun. Like why?
Yeah, what is he?
Like, he's like, oh, you're doomed. It's your doom. But like he's there too. So like you just gotta kill yourself too. Like what's the point of ruining the world if you're gonna die too? Like I don't know.
I don't think the game goes into it, but I think that's just how crazy he's gotten. But yeah, I mean, I think that they should have highlighted that actually could have been something to see Eggman's like utter demise mentally, that he got to that state to where he didn't care. But yeah, the game doesn't do anything, so yeah, it does. You can't even tell. Yeah,
no. Instead, we get running where they mention teamwork all the time. Like, really.
I mean, yeah.
I know. This game consists of 3 characters. You know, the Avatar, but like, what was the point of putting like Vector and all them in these other missions if they're just gonna be talking, not knowing what to do? Half the missions. They can at least do something. Like I know Sonic like has to carry some of these games, but like, jeez, man, like, bro, don't be breaking. No wonder they always breaking their backs and stuff. Like,
right. That's why people love Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Adventure and Sonic Heroes so much. You're not only gonna play a Sonic, you play people like Tails, Knuckles, Shadow.
Playing as different characters. Oh,
yeah, Eggman. I know. I just want to play different characters. I won't mind trying out Knuckles. We haven't played Knuckles in like a long time. What was it? Sonic?
No, and I think Knuckles is there just to make speeches like with the other people. It's like, you know,
this is why it's called War.
He should be guarding Angel Island right now. That's why Angel Island's always falling apart because he can't guard the Master Rank. Like,
dang.
I mean, just saying.
Rick, can we go back to the Infinite? Can we go back?
I know this is like also a separate game, but like also like the development of some of these characters, like in the other games, and then like they like, for example, Tails, like Micah alluded to earlier, like Tails becoming a crybaby. But the whole point of like his development since Adventure was to be like, you know, standing up for himself, and then he was to cower away to some like some illusion bot, illusion chaos, like.
Okay, can we get back to Tails? Can I talk about Infinite real quick?
Of course.
Or the episode Shadow Infinite thing? Okay. So Infinite, right? This is why this is so stupid. Infinite. This is beyond stupid. So Infinite Shadow beats Infinite up. He punches him. He's like, "You're pathetic." He said,
sorry, but just make Time Eater come back, bro. Infinite, bro. Bring Time Eater back, bro. he's more
formidable.
Yeah, formidable.
I don't know, but so Shadow beats him up, Infinite up, or Jackal, whatever his name was, and then this is before Infinite had the Phantom Ruby. He had the powers of the Phantom Ruby, right? So, Shadow beats him up. He's like, "You're pathetic." And okay, this is kind of a nitpick, but this did irk me. So, is it a nitpick? So Shadow said you're pathetic, and then Infinite says I am not weak. He called you pathetic, not weak. I don't know. That I felt that was kind of weird. That Infinite. I don't know, that could be a nitpick, but I did think about that. Like Shadow could have literally just said you're weak, and then it made a little bit more sense. But it still is stupid. But this dude gets punched by Shadow, and who calls him pathetic, and then he literally like tries to destroy the world after that. That's so lame. That's so lame. Like what? This dude get so when I beat this dude up in the park. You gonna try to destroy the world now? Like,
cool threat, bro.
Like that is so lame. That is the worst motivation I've ever seen in any form of media. It's actually ridiculous. This dude really got punched, he got drop kicked, and he said, "I will destroy the world," because this dude called me pathetic. Like, come on, bro. I've been called pathetic like 10 times, bro. It's sad.
Imagine like being on your period or something and trashing your whole room. I mean, like really.
You know, I guess remember Song 6 when like Silver and Shadow fight and the cutscene like Shadow drop kicks Silver behind?
Silver
been like, I'll destroy the whole world. I'm gonna destroy it.
Yeah, Infinite is, and his just, I understand he's kind of, his character doesn't exist. Like, in a better story, this could have worked. Because it makes sense if something, he had the motivation to where he now has to lose his character and he'll do whatever it takes to end life or just get back at someone who's wronged him. He's lost all of his character. He doesn't care about anything except for the task that's at hand. That would make sense in a better story. But here, this dude gets punched and now he has no, like, and this is ridiculous. It's just so dumb. Infinite's so trash. I thought he was gonna be so cool before the game came out.
His theme is pretty iffy. I'm not a big fan of theme.
I don't like his theme at all.
It's too edgy. It's like way edgier in Shadow. Shadow Hedgehog.
You said his theme. You said his theme or his name?
His theme.
Oh.
Whatever you want.
I don't think this. It's kind of, the songs in this game are like corny, and that's kind of why I like them.
Yeah, man. Well, Fist Bump is corny in, like, you know, a good way. Like, if this theme just makes you cringe.
Yeah, well, make Fist Bump good. It's just like it's so catchy and also it's a little corny too. That makes song feels good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the instrumental. Like, I think it's the second Infinite battle. I actually really like this. The battle sucks, but I really like the song.
Yeah. I do like the battle themes of Infinite, like Phase 1 and Phase 2 are pretty catchy, but like the actual like theme songs, lyrics sound like doo-doo.
That's what it takes to be infinite. Come on, bro. You gotta put some respect on Infinite's name, dude. Okay. So I'm surprised you guys haven't gotten to this. Sonic being tortured for what was it, like 8 months or whatever? This dude's been this dude is tortured for months.
You didn't have a single scratch.
I'm putting quotation marks up. I know this is voice only. I'm putting quotation marks. Sonic was tortured in space, and then the second you see him, like the next time you see him, this dude's cracking jokes. Right? Like, oh hi, oh you're gonna let me free? Oh my goodness! Like, come on, dude. How are you gonna?
Eggman just want to, you know, feed him and.
No, okay. Even before that, so Sonic like went missing, right? For months he was missing, and then it's like,
yeah,
Sonic's dead. You do a level, Sonic's alive. Wow, like,
what? That's crazy.
No, oh wow, they're gonna kill all the franchise.
yeah, it's like,
yeah, what? Oh, Sonic's dead. Whatever shall I do?
Yeah, no, it's like
Sonic until.
They're trying to create that tension, which okay, the beginning of the game's stupid, right? But okay, you can work with that. Sonic's missing. They say he's dead. We know he's probably not gonna be dead, but they gotta reveal some way. You complete a level, and you're in the world map. Guys, Sonic's alive. He's on the death egg. Come on, let's go get him. Like, come on, like that's so freaking lame. And then we see him again when he's like, the second we see him, he's like, oh, you're gonna set me free? Oh, you're no fun. Oh my god. Like, come on, bro. You're supposed to be tortured, man. I'm not saying we need to see this man in chains. But
remember, Tails has just lost it.
I don't know. It's just so stupid. Like,
Until just lost it.
and Tails just like, oh, man. We'll get to Tails in a sec. Classic Sonic brings nothing to this.
Thing is,
oh, what's up? You go.
I was gonna say, like, the funny thing is, like, I heard that, like, it's like a weird translation thing, with like stuff like Tails just lost it and Sonic has been tortured like that. So in the original Japanese script, I think like Sonic was just captured but nothing else. I think something like that. And but like like in the English script, Pontic and Graf added a torture part for no freaking reason really. And yeah, it's so dumb, really is. The writing's just
how like he was tortured but he's cracking jokes like
exactly so dumb.
Oh, they haven't showed them.
They honestly should have just said. They should have just said Sonic was in a space resort or something, because that's what it felt like. Like this dude, this dude perfectly fine in space. Like, oh my goodness, they were literally doing, giving him care and everything. I don't understand. But okay, that is one thing. Jaden mentioned it earlier. I agree. Why is Xavic just letting him out? Like, he's supposed to get banished into space. Eggman's rivals finally getting banished, and like he's finally getting what's coming to him according to Eggman. He doesn't say that, but that's how he feels.
Why is Xavic becoming a key character in like the Sonic franchise?
Okay, that's a whole different discussion. You know how I feel about Xavic. I do not like Xavic, but yeah, he's pretty.
No, like no. To be honest, like, because I like when you saw Lost World, I was like, who? And then I saw this again. I'm like, why?
Yeah, Xavic is trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be too much of a prick, but Xavic is trash, bro. Like when I saw he was in Team Sonic Racing, I cried.
I gotta be honest. I wouldn't be mad with Final Forces. They didn't do too much with the villains. Like, first you got Eggman doing Final Boss, but they didn't do anything with Metal Sonic. I mean, Metal Sonic is one of the first antagonists of Sonic and Sonic franchise.
Yeah, I said you could make Chaos a villain again. You could make Sonic a villain again. Heck, you could make Robot Amy a villain. That'd be more better than
Robot Amy. Yeah, well, bro, can you please tell me why Shadow was defeated in a cutscene? Like the virtual reality Shadow? Like, you're serious? And then in the cutscene's trash. Sonic's like, Shadow? And it's like, that's a fake. A fake? How? Like, bro, what is that cutscene? What is when I watched that, I rolled my eyes. I was like, are you kidding me? This is so lame. Like,
well, if we're talking about things that shouldn't be added, well, is this gonna be in the future of the series? But real quick, I know we're probably gonna talk about this in probably in a little bit anyways. But I just want to mention, like, because you're reminding me of like the Wisp. I thought the Wisp, like, they're trying to make the. I'm not trying to like always compare things, but they're literally trying to make the Wisp like mushrooms and fire flowers and Mario and like the other stuff and like Legend of Zelda and stuff. They're trying to make it. It doesn't work.
Like, it
doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like, they're trying to make all these abilities and stuff. But second of all, why in the like just. Why are you gonna add Wisp and stuff? Sonic is already good enough. Like, boosting without if he's have him get coins and boosting.
Coins. Heck, yo, give me that neck.
Rings. I did it on purpose. Mm-hmm. I was thinking. Remember we were talking about Mario anyway. Mm-hmm. So get his rings and boosting.
One thing I can't say about it. One of the things makes upset about the Wisp being bad because, like, in Sonic Colors, the ending. Sonic and Tails, they saved the Wisp and they went back to Planet Wisp. They went back to their home. You probably will never come back to where Sonic and Tails was. So how in the world would they come back in Lost World and Lost and what?
I'm not gonna give Forces credit for this. The comics kind of gave an explanation. You know what? I'm not even gonna bring that up because that's the Forces had nothing to do with that. You know what? I'm just not.
Are they gonna be in Team Sonic Racing too?
They were in Team Sonic Racing. They were the items.
I mean, they would be racers too.
But that's I mean, maybe you can just use the Chow instead of Cream. I mean, what we're gonna get? We're gonna get what? Mother Wisp.
Remember almost Chow.
Dark Sonic.
Better than Xavic. But what were we talking? Yeah, the Wisp.
Heck, you can make Chris from Sonic X the villain, bro. You could have made him or give him levels over Classic Sonic, man. Dang. Like.
Well, okay, well, what part of the story? Oh, do you guys want to talk about? We kind of talked about Tails. You guys want to talk about Tails? How do you guys feel about Tails?
Yeah, he's been like flanderized, like beyond belief. It's not even funny.
Dang.
Yeah, is this Tails or like? It's just
Tails,
a side character just trying to, you know.
Yeah, Tails got demoted. He had character. What is it? He had his character
Regression.
Instead of character development, he had character regression. Yeah, his character regressed. He's down bad. He's down bad. That was terrible.
I've never seen it.
What'd you say?
Never.
What'd you
Never
say?
seen character.
Wait, what'd you say? I can't hear you.
Oh no, obviously I've never seen character regression in character.
Well, sometimes in stories, a character will revert back to their old self or how they were before they developed because of an event. But here, it just makes no sense. Like, when the cutscene where Classic Sonic comes in, he's like fixing Captain Marvel. When he's fixing Captain Marvel and like Chaos, who also gets defeated off screen and you never fight him, which is lame. Chaos Zero, but Tails is like fixing him. He's like, Sonic, help me, when he's been gone for months. And I guess that's what they mean by saying he lost it. But like, come on, like, really? He really ain't gonna do nothing but put his arms up? Like, come on, that's so lame. That is so lame. That is so lame.
Yeah.
What else? What else?
Man, for the entire decade they've been doing him like so dirty. Like Lost World, he's complete unlikable jerk, and like this game he just sucks. I don't know what to say.
And why do you have such? Oh, what'd you say?
I'm saying we haven't had a good Tails since like Sonic Colors.
Well, it's so weird that Tails, it's like Sonic came back, but Tails didn't care. He just cared about Classic Sonic. Like, he had a boner for Classic Sonic the entire game, I swear. I was like, what is going on?
That's so true.
I don't know, dude. He literally had a boner for Classic Sonic the entire game. He's like, oh, but we're gonna lose Sonic. Oh, come on. I'm talking about this Sonic. Well, the like, bro, isn't Sonic over there? Like,
yeah, even other Sonic was like, hold up, bro, what the?
I don't know. Yeah. So the writing is straight trash in this game. I'm sorry.
Too bad Classic Sonic wasn't as good as a Mega.
I mean, it makes sense why. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense story wise why Omega showed up at the end. It's just they made it like a big deal. Like, Omega, you joined us? Awesome. Like, yeah, he joined you.
That was the world's done for.
Yeah, the
X-Men forces are done for now.
Yeah, the tides have swung totally. Like, come on, bro. This dude just joined in and he was a mix of he just literally blended in with the crowd. Like, he didn't do anything. How'd you guys feel about Eggman?
Oh, I already told you what I said about Eggman.
Yeah, how Keenan Evan, how do you feel?
I mean, it's Eggman. I mean, you know his main goal is to get Empire. I thought like he's like, I want to do some more like Infinite Takeover. It was kind of interesting. I wish they did more of that, like look more into that theme. I don't know if they're gonna be doing any future Sonic games, but I mean, like I said, it's Eggman. You know, Eggman's goal is gonna take over the world. Ever you want to talk more about that?
Honestly, I don't even know if he wanted to take over the world. I mean, he wanted Sonic to win, basically. He do all these things just to takes him out of no space and then leaves like without like.
Oh, and thank you for mentioning no space. We'll talk about that next. But what were you saying, Evan?
I'm saying like Eggman is rather standard, I guess, in this game. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I feel like that. No, he doesn't have. Like, it's weird because like he's rather standard, but like he just does the dumbest stuff ever. So basically, like. We already mentioned earlier, like with the whole like thing where like the sun came on, like he had like a whole fake sun like coming down everyone, but like how was he supposed to know he's not gonna be affected too? Like
he had the sun ray. He had that sunscreen.
Like, honestly, and just like little things like I mean, just I don't know, like they're don't know if the writing isn't that good either. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not like too irritated by Eggman, I guess, but like I don't know. I don't think he was. Like particularly well written, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Eggman's. Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting. Okay, we didn't preface this. At least me. I don't know about you guys. I'm not expecting the Sonic game to have grade A writing. I don't think you guys are either. But it's gotta.
No,
if you're gonna try to make a serious story, you gotta work within the rules that you set. You gotta have it make sense. You can't say that Sonic's being tortured. And I know technically you were talking about that was a kind of a translation error, but you can't have that where he's quote unquote tortured and then he's like, "Hey, you're gonna let me go? Oh my gosh!" Let me cracking jokes like, "Come on, bro," and making Tails act the way he. That's just, man, that's just trash. Oh my goodness. Oh, Null Space. How y'all feel about Null Space?
That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Dumbest?
Yeah, it was. Man, like, so they have this whole concept that's really foreign to any other Sonic game, where they just like have a character in like some environment that doesn't seem like they want to get out of, and only for it to just do a double boost and just get out of it like just easy as pie. I don't understand that. I mean, it was dumb.
Yeah. What do you think, Keenan? Hello.
So Keenan's disconnecting again. He can't hear again.
Okay. Jaden, what do you think?
All right, let's just get this straight, bro. I know this is a Sonic video. People probably be like it's controversial, but Bowser's better than Eggman. Let's just get that straight, right? He picks up Peach and Daisy on the daily. Better at tennis.
I guess, but
what are you talking about? Bro? We're talking about Null Space. We're talking about Null Space.
Exactly, and it has to do with Eggman.
Barely. I mean, it has something to do with nothing. Literally. Yeah. No. Null Space it's literally nothing.
And I know this game like tries to spread a message to the people like teamwork is key and double boost, triple boost, but like. Just give him Supersonic and call it a day, bro. Just give him Supersonic and just call it a day. Like,
do you guys remember when the game? Do you guys remember when the game was launching, and Supersonic was originally gonna be DLC, like paid DLC, but they changed it because there was so much outcry that they changed it to be free. They were really about to charge for paid DLC on Sonic Forces to play as Supersonic. That is blasphemy. That is blasphemy. Like, come on, bro.
That's an awful idea.
Well, yeah, they came to their senses because that was dumb. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Null Space is Evan, you're right. Null Space is so dumb. They hyped it up, and the level that's called like Null Space, they're literally just
2 seconds.
Yeah, they're in there for 2 seconds, and then they're in the city or the Eggman, whatever the freaking name is.
Metropolis or
his Metropolis. Like, that's so dumb. That's so lame. Like, they hype it up and then they're out of there in 2 seconds. Thanks to what you said, Jaden. Double boost. Double boost is so stupid. Triple boost is it's so stupid. You just press the button. The action commands, like when you're fighting the snake, and when you're the avatar and you're getting the that little spider. What's it, a spider? I don't know what it was.
Wait,
like I said, just give him the Chaos Emeralds and call it a day. Just give him the 7 Chaos Emeralds and call it a day, bro.
It's so lame.
Double boost. Like,
yeah, all the action command events are so lame. Like, it's just, the game just feels like it's playing itself so much. It's so
sometimes
boring.
within the levels, you're just watching them. Like, it's like you're watching a movie.
And then you press a button. Every
you press
10
like
seconds at the end.
Wow.
You press
wow.
or you press square and place it.
Yeah. Press square and it's like, wow, I got a good.
It's
6,000 points. Wow, I'm so cool.
Yeah, don't.
It's like Unleash. It's like Unleash quick time events, but worse.
I don't even compare it to that. Like, oh man,
what's wrong with the quick time event?
No, I'm saying that the quick time events and Forces are so trash. I don't compare them to the other games.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, no, it's just so automated and boring. At least you have to say, even in the colors one where you just press the button, at least got the good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing, and it sounds cool when you're trying to get it, This is so lame. Forces is so lame, dude. I can't believe I was an apologist for this game for like 2 years. Man, I was down bad. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I was simping.
Right. You were simping for the forces.
Yeah, I'm a Forces simp. I'm sorry. I guess.
Also, can I do a quick thing? Can I say a quick thing?
Of course, yeah.
I feel like another thing that hurt Forces a little bit was I think the popularity of Mania. So I think people forget that Mania came out like a month before Forces.
When did Mania come out? Did it come out in August? I think it came out in August, and Forces came out in November. I know Forces came out in November.
Right.
It came out the month after Odyssey, which is why I actually didn't pick this game up. I was originally gonna pick it up at launch. I didn't pick it up until Christmas because Odyssey just had me. I just loved Odyssey, and I lost interest.
That's the direct opposite of Forces. You guys could try that out if you haven't, and actually experience something truly great.
Yeah, speaking of Odyssey, I think that's one thing that hurt Forces that Mario had a huge, great, popular once again 3D game, and Sonic Mania brought back the like fandom of Sonic. Everybody started playing that song all of a sudden. It was like got very popular. Then you got Forces who just like derailed the franchise once again. We had such good momentum with Mania, and Forces would have been excellent. We could have had our Sonic would have been like the year 2017, but the year of Sonic.
Yeah, and we haven't
Mario Nintendo.
And besides Team Offline Racing, we haven't had a game since.
Exactly.
Sorry, but I like Team Sonic. I like Team Sonic Racing, so I'm not dunking on it too hard. I like it for what it is. It isn't much, but yeah.
The fortunate thing is just piggybacking off of what Kian said, like it's unfortunate that Mario and Zelda can get like big brand games like Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, and Forces could have been that. I feel like they were trying to aim for that, but they just for whatever reason it just turned out a mess. And
well, because I mean, Breath of the Wild is arguably like one of people's favorite.
That's my second favorite
games.
Second favorite game.
And they had that like near like the same year, if not the same year as Sonic Forces. Get that crap, and then you also have Odyssey, which is like probably arguably one of people's favorite Mario games. So
okay, the one thing though, let's be honest, the budget of this game was nowhere in the ballpark of either of those two games. So
budget, no budget. I don't care. It's Sonic. I don't care. You gotta make
I agree.
budget, no
make
budget.
something. I'm not defending it.
I'm not change from the corner shop, bro.
Okay, let's.
Also, I think Mania was developed. Let's see what's developed before, not after Forces came out, and it took shorter for Mania to develop, and Mania is still better.
Well, that makes sense because of the kind of game that Mania was, but I'm not trying to defend this game. I'm not trying to defend this game at all. Like, yeah, it's just unfortunate the way it turned out. Like, man,
I just find it funny that like a fan can make Mania like really good, like iconic, and Sega can't even do
the classics. Yeah, they can't even do the classics on the games right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Or the classics on the
We need to make the fans be on Sega. We need to make all the games. We know how to do better than Sega does.
I don't know. Yeah, Sega. I've got some problems. Okay, we'll talk about that part when we get to the thoughts on the series as a whole.
Like real quick, it's funny that Ken mentioned that because I saw this one review of where it said like how like a fan can make Mania and the actual core team can make Forces. I saw a clever analogy where like it said like it was like if a teacher taught a student like geometry, but then like years later the student taught that same teacher geometry. I thought it would kind of fit in this situation.
And you got a geometry boner, I see. Okay.
So. Oh, I hate math.
8 boner. Okay. But do you guys have anything else to say about the story?
I'm pretty sure I said all my thoughts.
Classic Sonic.
Classic? What about him? I thought we were talking about him.
All my homies hate Classic Sonic.
Okay, but I don't hate. Okay, that's the thing. I don't hate Classic Sonic. I hate Classic Sonic in this game. I like Classic Sonic.
No. That's what I mean. In the game, you're talking about the game. Yes. All my homies hate Classic Sonic in this game.
Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention. We barely talked about it. Le Phantom Luby. How do you guys feel about Le Phantom?
Well, it's just one thing you got to say about it. One game did it correctly and made it actually fun, and one game like wanted to just make it terrible and a terrible idea and made the villain even worse.
Literally.
Okay. Keenan, what'd you think?
I agree with y'all. I think Mania did it really correctly, and Forces didn't do well. It kind of reminds me like the Wisp in Colors and Lost War. I think Colors was best for the Wisp. Like it was perfect for the stages. They did it correctly with the Wisp. Lost World didn't do it so good with the Wisp as well, and also the Forces. So
Okay,
I mean, Lost World Forces, they just hey, they saw, hey, the fans like the Wisp, and just like playing them in the game with not any like story inclusion. So I mean, I don't know.
yeah. The Phantom Ruby, Mania. Okay, so Mania doesn't have voice cutscenes or anything, but you can tell what's going on in between the levels, in between the zones with the Phantom Ruby and everything. In Forces, like, I just don't understand why they had to tie these two games together. I mean, I get it, they're probably doing it from a marketing perspective. You beat Mania, oh, look out for classic Sonic and Forces. Why? It just still doesn't work. The way they try to implement it, and it doesn't make much sense. Why is the Phantom Ruby in both? If they're different dimensions, we're just gonna retcon. I don't care, they can do it, but retcon that classic Sonic was from the past. Now he's from a different dimension, whatever. But like, why is the Phantom Ruby in both games? It has no reason to be in Forces. Is pretty much what I'm saying. And it was just lame. Infinite using it, lame. It was cool that one Avatar level, the one in Metropolis, where you could like see Infinite's head and everything was up. I thought that was a cool concept, like a cool idea. The level still sucked because the Avatar controls like trash, but yeah, like that. Oh, one thing I didn't mention about the Avatar earlier. The Avatar levels are the one thing that makes them not that good is because you have the different Wispons, whatever. But each level acts as if you're using it. The level design the levels are designed so that you can use any Wispon to play the level, and it just makes the levels feel so it makes them feel just so, what is it, like, segmented.
Underdeveloped.
Yeah, underdeveloped and segmented. Like, oh, I can light speed dash over here and pretty much complete the level, or I could make the boxes come up with the freaking cube. It's just the Avatar levels. I thought the music was good, but especially that last Avatar level, the one where I was talking about earlier, where you're climbing up the tower or whatever, that level sucks. Like, the Avatar controls like utter trash on that level. Yeah, but Phantom Ruby's stupid. It's dumb. The final battle scene, I guess, the final end game scene. Yeah, that's just trying to be it was just so goofy for all. It wasn't trying to be. Man, it was.
Yeah, like what?
What do you say?
Yeah, you had all those Knuckles, and then you had all those nobody.
Dang.
But then they left though. Like, then they left at the end of the game.
Yeah,
like after
they went home.
They
went home. And then Sonic and them had to.
What home though?
Dang, man, you ain't gotta rub it in. I mean, shoot, they got the. Okay, but I'm not even gonna act like Forces explained it. So yeah, okay. So
no, that's what I'm saying. It didn't explain like anything. They just like.
Okay, you guys didn't have anything else?
And they left. Like,
they did leave. Yes, and they're gonna take you with them. Does anyone have anything else to say about the story?
Nah. You talk about the final boss. I know you talked about it a little bit. I just didn't like the final boss. Like, it was like the typical like is they Psycho Sonic Code and Lost World final boss, but it was in space.
Yeah, how'd you guys feel about the final boss?
Well, the Avatar part was probably the worst part, and the classic Sonic part was terrible. Don't get me wrong. That's one part where the Avatar one was worse because sometimes you camera move.
So we're talking about like the entire like Death Egg robot, or like just Phase 3?
You can just talk about any of them.
Okay.
Honestly,
sorry, you can go first.
Honestly, Phase 3, like, to me, honestly, I knocked Phase 3 out pretty fast. Like, I just honestly, I thought Phase 3. I mean, Phase 3 was stupid. I told you that triple boost thing. Like, just give him a Chaos Emerald and call it a day. Like, but Phase 3 honestly wasn't. It was the bad part, and the boss wasn't hard. The game just made it harder, like the design and the controls, the camera, all the above.
Yeah. What were you saying, Evan?
What was the last time? Go on.
I was gonna say like the classic Sonic part was it wasn't that good. the Avatar part. I remember I feel like the Avatar part wouldn't be too bad if like if the controls of the Avatar was better. Because like every time I jump, you can't like you lose all momentum with it. But like the last phase, I mean, I don't think the final boss is horrible. I mean, it's literally a repeat of Colors and Lost World, which I'm not a fan of. But I mean, I guess I'd rather beat over the Time Meter or Dark Gaia. So I mean, I don't know.
I told you time meter for next Sonic game, villain.
Well, don't bring him back. Just make a new good.
He has more development than Infinite.
Infinite, yeah.
That's not. I mean, that's saying nothing.
That's saying nothing. Yeah.
Sonic. Sonic. The final boss. Yeah, classic Sonic part. It's just a retread. It's kind of a retread of the what is it? The Egg Dragoon. Why is the Egg Dragoon in the game? But it's just a retread of the Egg Dragoon boss earlier. But this time the floor can like get destroyed. It's annoying. Yeah, the final boss is annoying. The Avatar parts, he can like you were saying and like I was saying, the Avatar controls like utter trash. So that part's kind of annoying. It just like the rest of the game, it feels so insubstantial. The final part is a retread. Get it over with. The music on Mark III is really good, but just
I mean, honestly, I disagree. I mean, see, the thing with Phase 3
we're
is
about
like,
to fight
now.
We're about to fight now.
Okay, no, I'm serious. Like, I just think that like honestly, a lot of people say Phase 3 is good, and honestly, I feel like that. Like when people say that, they just assume that orchestral music, like on its own, elevate like the quality of like music. But I just feel like that the music on its own sounds kind of generic. So like I don't know. I just don't like Phase 3's music that much.
All right, I see.
My fault.
Yeah, you can't disrespect Sonic Forces like that. You gotta give it credit where credit's due, bro.
Okay, I don't like Phase 3's music.
You're done. You're done. You're done. This is ridiculous.
Well, sorry, I actually have a good taste.
Yeah, get those taste buds out of here, sir.
All right, well, take them out for me.
Thank you. All right. Anyway. Oh, Kenan, did we ask you how you felt? Yeah, I think you answered first, right?
Yeah, answer first. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jaden went. Okay, so we all went. Okay. Yeah, and it just feels insubstantial like the rest of the game. What are everyone's thoughts on the Avatar? Whether it's the gameplay style or just the fact that Avatar is included in the game. How does everyone feel about that?
I'll go first. My thought about it, I didn't mind it at first. Actually, it was a new thing. It was just a new gimmick they did. I just wanted to try it out. I don't mind it. I just wish they had better gameplay. Because here's the thing about just like something like Mario, you can get away with having an avatar. For like GTA, like those games know for having avatars in their games. You can't really do that with Sonic, as I learned, because Sonic is like all about speed. So how are you gonna have like an avatar with different like mechanics that Sonic does? It's like you're playing Sonic 2, but using Sonic in an avatar. It just doesn't work like that. That's my thought.
How about the rest of you?
I can go next. Okay, so I mean, I'll just briefly like get to the concept and the gameplay. I think that the concept, as I mentioned before, is not too bad. I do think it's interesting for an anniversary title, and like as for the gameplay, I feel like Avatar, like when it comes to level design or levels themselves, they're just like watered down monotonic phases. Most of them are just 2D side-scrolling and quick step sections, kind of like Sonic Colors, really. Yeah, like, I feel like the levels are too short, really. And I mean, it has potential, like with the list fonts and all that. But yeah, I don't know if they're ever going to do it again in like another mainline game, because the blueprints are there. But just a shame that the levels are too short and just everything's just so underdeveloped in Forces,
Yeah, facts. I don't think they would bring the Avatar back. Like,
I mean, I don't know. I was going to say like if they brought it back, they'd do something different, but they probably wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. Either they're going to let it go or just I don't know. probably overhaul or something. Okay. Well, we'll see.
It was such a weird inclusion.
Yeah, and they want to do an Avatar thing. Just bring back like a Sonic Adventure game and can have like these Tails or another of the characters. Why is the whole point? Why are you going to use an Avatar rather than those characters in those games? You have the whole Sonic franchise, all these people you can work with.
Well, I get
gameplay. Alright, go on, Dave.
I was trying to say I get a Sonic OC character creator in a game, right? It's just it felt so weird in this game, the fact that you can't play as any other characters besides Sonic, the two Sonics, and it feels so weird that that's the case, and also the fact that like it just feels so weird that the avatars were like the big, I guess it was the big selling point of the game. Like, just felt it like I'm on repeat. Insubstantial, lame, boring. Like, I'm indifferent about the avatar. I do like them songs, like I said, and I think it's cool, you know, customizing an avatar and stuff. But it's just not. It's just there's not enough bread and butter put into it. So just lose all interest. I'm indifferent, like I was saying. So does anyone else have anything to say about Avatar? I know there ain't much, but gotta know.
I think we covered it. Yeah.
Okay, Jaden, you have anything? Yeah, Mo.
Watch him mention Frozen again.
Jaden, you good?
Yeah, move forward. I'm good.
Oh, could have said earlier. So, okay, what is everyone's favorite moment in Sonic Forces?
Wait, I thought
Favorite moment?
Yes.
the end of the game.
The backlash.
But don't say
I'll
it.
go first. I'll go first.
Don't say the end.
first.
Don't say the. Don't say when
I'll
the
go
game.
first. I'll go
Don't
first.
say when the
Hey.
game ended. Come on, bro.
The end credits.
Yeah, don't say. Come on, bro. Come on, that's a cop out, bro.
That's a good moment though.
What is your favorite moment?
Okay. Seeing Xavic fall to his misery. I don't know.
Fall, bro. He just disintegrated.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
Fell into.
What? Anyone else got something? Favorite moment? Favorite moment?
No,
it doesn't have to be a moment you liked. It's just a moment you like more than anything else in the game. So favorite, you know.
Yeah, and the credits should purely be fine with
That
it.
are not the credits. That is not the credits. Yeah.
I'll give my favorite moment. I gotta be honest. I like the part they brought back episode Shadow. I thought it was a really good idea to bring back Shadow and using his playable character. Just for a few levels, I thought that was really cool. And I really hope Sega find out how popular that is and they make Shadow become like a playable character like he used to be in future Sonic games.
Okay. Yeah. That is definitely more of a highlight in the game than not. Episode Shadow levels, the final level at least, is probably the best level in the entire game in my opinion.
And I'll be honest, I was a huge fan of hearing like supporting me. They brought it back as like a remix. It wasn't better than the version, but it was really cool hearing that again.
Yes,
That's
it was
one of my favorite songs from Sonic.
Yes, the fact that they remixed 3 songs from Shadow. They had Supporting Me. It was Westopolis
White Jungle.
And they have White Jungle. The fact that they remixed 3 songs and I thought that was really cool. That's the kind of stuff I like.
They probably brought that White Jungle. That's shocking. I thought they close to that. That's one of my favorite saves.
Yeah, that was definitely cool. Yeah, episode Shadow. It's weird. It was only a 3-episode expansion, so it's not too bad. But I feel like there was so much there. They should have just translated that to the rest, minus the infinite part, to the rest of the game. Because I don't know. It was what's your favorite moment? What's your actual favorite moment, Jaden? Oh no, you said Jaden said it's Evan. I mean.
Yeah. Is you good? Like. Oh, okay. Anyway, probably I guess I got second, Keenan. Yeah, I do like the fact that they acknowledge, or actually, I will admit this. Speaking of Shadow, actually kind of like his portrayal of Forces. I mean, I feel like that in previous games, or like, so the way Shadow acted in Shadow the Hedgehog, I feel like that like they just kind of like took the way he did then and like kind of made it, like act. That's how he acted in like other media that's how they made him act like in other games. And like and even in like in Team Sonic Racing Overdrive, I feel like they've kind of made him like kind of angsty and whatever and all that. Like the Sonic Free Ride is a pretty good example where kind of acted like like a parody of himself. I kind of like how Forces kind of had him and had a pretty good portrayal of Shadow, where he's determined to finish like a mission, but he's not like overly edgy and yeah, I like how he's like much more calmer and doesn't like do like try hard like edginess. I guess yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, that's one thing I do appreciate.
I see what you're saying. Okay, that's so I see Shadow is the recurring theme. Okay, so there's two recurring themes when it comes to favorite moments. You guys have Shadow. Jaden and I guess, both have Xavic. My favorite moment was even though you don't do this, you don't press anything, Sonic punching Xavic. That was my favorite moment. I love that because I hate Xavic.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Seeing Xavic get down bad just makes me. That's just my fuel. That's my fuel.
It's like he has no reason to be in any Sonic game besides Lost World. I don't know why they keep bringing him back.
Or even if they bring him back, make him cool. Like even in Lost World, Lost World's stupid. Lost World's stupid. Xavic, he was alright in Lost World. I think he was alright in Lost World. I'm indifferent. He wasn't terrible. Like I didn't want to see him back, but in this game, like oh man, yeah, like
they're trying so hard to make him relevant. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Why not bring back Mephiles or Black Doom? I mean, why not bring back that?
Okay, not Black Doom, but maybe Mephiles.
He's not too bad. I
mean, bring back Eggman Nega, bro.
You better watch yourself. Here's
the character.
Here's the other. I kind of talked about this earlier, but Silver. Silver. I don't know what they're doing with Silver, but the fact when he was actually fighting Infinite, I was like, yo, Silver's finally doing something, yo. Like Silver's been getting. He's been getting. Yeah, let me not use that word. Let me not use that word. He's been screwed. He's been getting screwed over in every game. They're making him lame. He'll randomly show up and everything. I was like, yo, Silver's finally doing something. He's fighting, and then he gets hit. I was like, oh, and that's when Sonic comes in with those goofy behind lines before the Infinite boss. Yeah, but I thought Silver actually doing something cool for once was cool. That was a highlight for me. They didn't. Of course, they didn't do anything with it. But what you gonna say?
I said he needs his own game. Silver needs his own game like Shadow did. I think that'd be a really good game, Silver Hedgehog, because it's like we were talking more about the future Sonic, but a spin-off like this would be way different compared to like any other Sonic game. Because Silver's different character. I think that would work out, especially for like.
Yeah, just don't make him play like he does in 06, because then I wouldn't play the game.
No.
Okay, so how about least favorite moment? Just one.
Oh,
just one.
I know. All right, I got you. I already know mine. We like mentioned this earlier, but like when they basically like retconned Classic Sonic's like background instead of like saying him being classic and being from the past, now like from a different dimension. I think this is incredibly stupid. Honestly, this reminds me of like basically them retconning Blaze's backstory in 06.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just seems so contrived to me, and like they don't give like any like explanation for it. They just say, "Well, he's from a different dimension." It's so like it basically makes half a generation's like seem like questionable. It's so dumb. It's a clear attempt to make them like try to make more classic Sonic games, which is I just hate that so much.
Yeah. Jaden, what's your least favorite moment? When I started the game. No, then I don't know.
Actually not. When I heard the first dialogue from Infinite.
Ooh. What was the first thing he said?
No, I was just saying, like when I just started hearing him talking, I was like, yeah, just get him out of here.
Okay, Keenan, what's your least favorite moment? Not Keenan, I mean, Keenan. Evan already won. Yeah.
My least favorite moment was the fact that they disrespected my boy Mel Sonic, Shadow, and Chaos. They disrespected him. They didn't show him that much.
Xavic.
That
That's Xavic.
we're not calling him. I'm not even bringing up that. They disrespected him, especially my boy Mel Sonic.
Yeah, they could have had a boss. They really have to have a boss about Xavic when he released him from prison. They just had him for Chaos and it had no dialogue. Chaos just let him open to fight him instead of Xavic like chirping just to get his butt kicked and by Sonic like 5 minutes later.
Yeah, what got me mad was
5 minutes later, definitely.
So like, in the trailer, so like Mel Sonic, Shadow, Xavic, and Chaos working together, and they're gonna like and Sonic gotta fight them all. I thought that'd be really interesting, but they didn't do it.
Yeah, that
was
was
for like 1 second.
That was so lame that Shadow and Chaos get defeated in a cutscene, like, and you still don't fight. I mean, there's multiple of them, but you don't. I mean, honestly, I didn't want to fight them with how trash the boss fights are. But if they were actually good boss fights, they could. Yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. Oh yeah, everyone else won. Okay, so I'm torn for least favorite moment because these are both equally bad, right? So there's, okay, it was kind of alluded to earlier. I'll bring it up. I'll say this is my second least favorite, right? Okay, I'm kind of cheating. I told you guys one, but I have two. But you're welcome. The Xavic boss absolutely sucks, and it's at the very beginning of the game. So I remember when the second time I was playing through Forces, like the Xavic boss is like the first, second, third, right before the fourth Sonic level. So I guess it's the fourth level in the game. The Xavic boss is at the very beginning. So I wanted to play through the whole Sonic Forces again, like around the time the game, like maybe early 2018. I got to the Xavic boss. I said I don't want to play this game right now because the Xavic boss sucks. Like, it's so slow, so boring. Oh man, the Xavic boss sucks. But my least favorite moment is that's why none of this is good, Vector. That's why it's called war.
Oh, war.
That's ridiculous. That was created. I hope there was laughing going on when that line was written, because
well, that. But you talking about that dialogue? The dialogue was kind of bad in episode Shadow, where Rouge is like, "Oh, Shadow, don't do this. Don't go there. Nothing's bad in the town. You just do your own thing. Oh, go, Shadow. They're in peril. They're in trouble. Go." Like, I mean, it was like 1 second later, like telling Shadow to go, like after you told him nothing happening. Like Rouge is pretty bad too, along with Knuckles.
I don't mind Rouge too much because, like, I mean, he was not a big character compared to like Knuckles, Tails, and Shadow. So I don't mind her having like not being like too popular. I mean, she really didn't do anything too much since Sonic 6, so it's not like I'm like, oh man, I couldn't see Rouge in Sonic. That's my opinion.
No, I'm just saying like her dialogue. They could have wrote better than what she.
They just made it too like it's like they're trying to be serious, but it's a kid's video.
Well,
You know,
you could be serious in kids in media that may be targeted mainly for kids. I mean, you're talking about Avatar earlier. Avatar is it's a kids show, but it can also be it's for all ages. So for Sonic, of course they gotta market it towards kids. I don't think people are asking for super dark stories or anything, or like the best stories ever. But make them functional. Make the stories work. Make the lines seem reasonable. Like, it's just Forces, man. It really.
I mean, for me, as long as like a Sonic story, respects their audience really, and has like decent writing. I mean, that's all I ask for. I mean, like Unleashed and Black Knight are like a lot of people's first examples of good Sonic stories, and I'm the same way. Just they're straightforward stories. They're not too confusing like 06 or melodramatic like 06. They're not corny or anything, but they're not like too dark. Like I mean, just like it's not really that much to ask for. They just need to get their act together. Honestly,
you don't understand how much I respect Unleash after Forces. Like you'll be. Oh my goodness. So do you guys have anything else to say about Forces? Like anything else to say about the game?
I want to do this. How about like go around and say like how it ranks compared to like the rest of the series for each of us?
Alright.
What do you mean?
Just above 06.
Like, no, yeah, well,
Okay,
like
that. Okay.
Like,
Well,
yeah, like,
okay.
compared to the rest of the series.
So, I mean, it's kind of a shameless plug, but I plan to cover other Sonic, mostly the mainline games. I plan to cover, maybe stream them on Twitch, maybe play through and talk about them on my channel. So I'm gonna go back into them and kind of, give a more recent opinion. But Forces, I mean, to be honest, it's towards the bottom of the list out of the games I played. Of course, there's like Sonic Labyrinth and stuff and I'd say, I mean, Sonic 3D Blast, I would still have this over that. But yeah, this is pretty low. 06 or Forces. Okay, so just in terms of everything, I'd still probably put Forces over 06, but I'm not gonna lie if I'd say I'd rather play 06. I'm not gonna lie and say that I'd rather play Forces than 06. Like, I'd rather play 06.
I'll be honest. It's very close between 06 and Forces. I feel like Forces had better gameplay, but I feel like 06 had better music. I think they had a better way not use characters, like
Interactions.
Development.
Like interaction.
Yeah, interaction. Yeah, and also I agreed. I think the ending of 06 is way better than Sonic Forces.
And Lost World.
And the final boss is way better. I think 06 is a really good ending, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like that maybe it's like very close, like 50-50. So I think they're both like up there. I don't think 06. I think 06 problem was they got developed too rushed. Compared to like Forces, which took like 5 years to develop, it still was bad.
Yeah. So you have it where you have it at the bottom, like still just towards the bottom of the.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait. Have you guys played Sonic Lost World on the 3DS?
I actually have, when I accidentally had your game for a little bit a while ago, and I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I'd play this over Sonic Lost World on the 3DS. That game is absolutely garbage. and I'd rather play this than 100%ing Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal. And I'd rather play this over Sonic Lost. Yeah, it kind of hurts me to say that, to list off, to just be constantly listing off a bunch of terrible Sonic games. There's like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so as for me, I said this earlier, but yeah, it's probably my least favorite mainline game. I mean, to be fair, of all the mainline games, the only ones I don't like are Heroes, 06.
Well, you can't drop a bombshell like that.
What you mean?
You just said you don't like Heroes, bro.
I'm sorry. After my last playthrough, I don't like Heroes.
Oh, okay. No. Okay.
Whoa,
okay.
whoa.
Okay. No. I'm not saying. Okay. Don't want to turn this to a Heroes discussion, but if someone doesn't like Heroes, I can entirely understand why. I literally rage. Okay, Heroes is I like Heroes, but it's got a lot of issues. But no, continue. You were saying you did.
But anyway, I just think that I mean, of all the games I play, I think Secret Rings is my least favorite. Secret Rings are free riders, but
yeah,
I still think Forces is no. I don't like that much. I mean, the thing with Force is that some people don't think that it should be compared to 06 because it's not like a technical train wreck. But at the same time, I mean, Forces had a high bar just like 06, but it failed miserably because it was obviously it was rushed, it was very messy, and I mean I'd rather play 06 over Forces honestly because it just 06 it's buggy. Everyone in their mother knows this, but at the very least, I can have some fun in certain increments or in certain conditions. Really, while Forces, it's just I either get frustrated or incredibly bored. So
yeah. Keenan, did you already gave yours, right?
Yeah, he went.
Yeah. No, it was Jaden. Yeah, Jaden, what'd you say?
No, get to the
He's still here, right?
We're going to the future of Sonic, right?
Oh, did you already give your where you think it is?
Yes.
Oh shoot, I forget. I guess Evan and I were just going on that rant for a sec. Okay, Do I have anything else to say about Forces? Let's see. I'm looking at my notes. Yeah, we covered everything pretty much in the discussion. Yeah, we covered everything. Okay, so the final part of the video, I guess will be, what do we feel about the state of the series as a whole? And I will preface this: you guys saw about like yesterday at the time of us recording, the day before, a leak came out that Sonic Colors Remastered or Sonic Colors Ultimate, it was listed on like a German translator. I don't remember exactly what it was, but pretty much a leak took place, which may or may not be true. This could be debunked entirely, but a leak came out that Sonic Colors Remastered, a remastered Sonic Colors, would be coming to PS4, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox. So that is out there. Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Of all games, why colors? I mean, like.
Okay, okay. So yeah. How do you guys feel about the series as a whole, and whether or not, and if that is true? Let's just say that the leak is true. How do you guys feel about that? Sonic
Well,
Colors
if it's true, it's a complete dumpster fire, because like they're just going to a Colors Remaster, and don't even get me started. Like they had like a Super Monkey Ball on Team Sonic. Like that was the big thing this year.
You're talking about the double pack?
Yeah, double pack Super Monkey Ball. Get out of here with that, bro. Like,
bro, that's hilarious. They put two bad games on the same.
Sonic isn't even the prominent franchise anymore in Sega.
Bro,
yeah,
hit me up with that. I mean, this is Atlas, but I mean, this hurts me to say, but like the series Sonic I've been invested in for 10 plus years, for over half of my life. Which, I mean, 10 plus years. I'm not, yeah, more than half of my life, but like I've been into the Persona series for like almost 3 years now, and like it's almost superseding Sonic. Like I feel so, I can't believe I'm saying that. Like it just hurts me. The games are so good, but oh man, it hurts. It hurts.
My thought is, like, for the state of Sonic, I'm gonna start with like, if it's true, the colors thing is true. If it is, I don't know. Depending on how they're gonna do it, is it gonna be like Sonic Colors, like the whole game over again, but it's gonna be more HD, like more.
Yeah, it'd probably just be like.
graphics?
Yeah, it'd probably just be. It's like gonna be a remaster. It's gonna be probably kind of a little better than the 3D Super Mario 3D All Stars that came out. It'll be upscaled, upresed. Maybe it'll run in 4K on PC if it comes to PC, but like on a higher the current gen. People call it next gen, but it's actually current gen consoles. So it'll probably just look better, run better, have control scheme.
Okay.
You know.
If they do that, I just don't want that to be a standalone Sonic 30th anniversary. Because for all games, why would you pick Sonic Colors to be like the standalone 30th anniversary? It's supposed to be a big year. It's like Sonic turns 30. It's supposed to be like a year that we gotta like, have some big time games. We usually have that. Like Sonic's 10th anniversary, we have Sonic 2. The 20th anniversary, Sonic Generation. 2 great games. This 30th one is very important. This is a really good Sonic. And I don't want to be like a remaster of Sonic Colors. I'd rather have like that be like a real like standalone, like real fun game. Maybe do Sonic Mania 2. I think that's in rooms to come out as well. But make another standalone Sonic game, big time Sonic game. Sonic Adventure 3.
You can't ask for that. You can't ask for that. You get sent down the abyss.
Come on, why not? This is perfect time. It's 20th anniversary. Sonic Adventure 2 came out 20 years ago. Why not Adventure 3 come out this year? This is perfect time to do it.
Sonic Adventure 3 came out in 2006.
Oh, I see. Okay, but that's not a title. It's Sonic 6, Sonic Hedgehog. We call it's not Sonic Adventure 2. It's time. It is time for us to get Sonic Adventure 3, or what you call Sonic Adventure 4. It's been 20 years since it's time. It's time.
So what do you think, Jade? Jade?
I told you Sonic is gonna be it's heading towards a dumpster fire. And
well, okay, but like, what do you think about What do you think about? I know you kind of said, like, what do you think should happen for the state of the series to be. Okay, so I know there's an internal debate in the community, you know, in the fandom, of like, what is it, a drought? We're in a drought time because there's no news, no games, only the comics and a card game. And
well, I think they do what most successful fan bases do, and I mean, first just listen to. I'm not saying all. Actually, like listen to the fans and what they have to say, and you know, listen to the criticisms. Listen, and they actually can make something better than what product we're talking about right now.
And to be fair, okay, I'm kind of okay. So they could be doing that. The only thing that's upsetting fans, I mean, not only thing,
they're not communicating.
Yeah, it's just like this is silence, you know. And so there's people who think that we're in a. I'm not, you know. I don't fault them at all because I totally feel there's people who feel, you know, we're in a drought, which I mean we kind of are, but that like you guys got to share something. Like it's been what, a year ago. I understand we don't say the name of the event, but last year, you know, we all know what happened. Don't say it, but it kind of pushed things around and made it tough for companies to announce things and all of that. You know, it kind of just happened and everyone had to shuffle. But like, you know how Sega a year ago was supposed to share news about the new game or something. Maybe they're gonna reveal something. Maybe it was just a logo. But it's right. Over a year later and we know nothing, and it's just so weird. They were supposed to make like a digital event like a month after. That didn't happen, and then there were nothing but a card game. Okay, to be fair, card game, TV show, but there's some people. And I mean, there was a movie that came out before that, but there's some people who, like, it's cool that Sonic is becoming a multimedia series, you know? But the games are supposed to be the core of that, right? Like, why are we getting nothing? Why? It just feels so insubstantial like the other thing. And I'm not telling them to rush the next game if they're not ready. But can we learn? Can we know what's going on? You know, like, can we get some announcement? Can we get kind of what I advocate for? Can we get ports? Can I play Sonic Adventure on my Switch, please, or on the PlayStation 4? That's not on PS Now, which no, the PS Now there's a lag input. Like, can I play Sonic? Like, can I play Sonic Generations on my Switch? I understand PC gamers are like, yo, it's on my PC's not good, okay? Like, I'm kind of a console guy. Can I play Sonic Adventure, Sonic Generations on my Switch and not only have Forces as the only 3D Sonic game on my Switch? That is just embarrassing. And PS4, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry, Sonic Forces is the only 3D Sonic game on those consoles. Yeah, I don't know. It's upsetting. Sorry, I had a little mini rant, but
it's good. It's saying a lot that last few years the best thing that happened to Sonic now has been a movie that came out in 2019. What, 2019?
No, it came out in 2020. Yeah. I know that was a weird year.
And that's been the best part. I have a question for all of you. How would you feel if they made like a game like adapted into the movie?
Oh yeah, they
kind of did Sonic Boom.
Why did they not do that?
Sonic Boom.
Why did they not do that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be out this year, maybe the 3rd anniversary. But do you feel like maybe that could be a future thing, a game like if they make a game based on the movie?
I don't think so. If there's not a game this year, then they're gonna try to make I think they're gonna try to make the next game come out around the same time as the second movie. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna tie into them. I don't think it's gonna tie into the movie.
Well, see, the thing is, like, a game based on the movie will be an interesting idea. The problem is, I feel like that. I mean, that would be too boring. But I mean, the movie, you know, honestly, half of it really is like Sonic in a car ride, and like, you know, I feel like really, all he goes, you know, be in a car ride and at some bar and then to San Francisco. I feel like it's hard to, you know, make an actual game based on that. But I mean, you know, the idea is out there, so yeah.
I don't think they necessarily should have made a game that's beat by beat the same as the movie, but I think they should have had some kind of, even if it's because Sonic's a budget series now, every game's a budget title. They could have had. I think they could have had something that came out around the same time as the movie. I thought it was just a missed opportunity. So Sonic Forces came out in 2017. We're now in 2021. The only release besides Sonic Mania Plus, which was just an expansion of Sonic Mania, and even then, it's not like a super substantial expansion. It did add Mighty and Ray, which was like awesome. I think that's the last time I cheered as a Sonic fan at a game. But Team Sonic Racing is the only real release that came out in between Sonic Forces and now. And that came out in 2019. How do you guys feel about that being the only release we've had since Forces?
It's just frustrating, Sonic, because like you see like Mario, like Nintendo, they have the Nintendo Direct, they like showing all these previews, like oh the next Mario game coming out, or like Mario previews like Legend of Zelda and Breath of the Wild 2, and we get nothing on Sega. It's just like it's like a whole pause.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, really is. Especially the best part of Sonic right now is the movie and potential like second movie come out next year, and also a TV series come out on Netflix. We haven't heard anything like the game.
Yeah, it's like we got a movie, an announcement. Since Forces, we got the movie trailer. That's the first movie trailer that sucked. The second movie trailer, which was, looked a lot better. The movie, the announcement for the second movie, and the TV show announcement, all since the last.
Sonic, Sonic.
Was that all since Team Sonic Racing released?
Yeah, because I remember the trailer came out in 2019. I don't know
2019, it came out before Team Sonic. The first trailer came out before Team Sonic Racing. Everything else came out after I listed out. Came out after Team Sonic Racing came out. That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. And I understand people. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I don't think you guys aren't saying this. I know, but no one's asking, or the people are, but we're not. And I think the majority of the people who are upset are not asking for them to rush the games rush the next game. Oh, it needs to come out this year if it's not ready. But can we? If there's gonna be such a gap, why not fill it in with ports? Why not fill it in with by releasing some older games? Because man, are they really gonna? Okay, colors. I need to talk about the colors remaster if it's a thing. I think it's cool. Like I was saying, I like people being able to play having games more accessible to them. I think I was one of the people like, can we get something for the anniversary? If colors remastered or whatever is the only game for the anniversary, it will kind of sting, because it'll feel kind of colors. Colors gets a lot of hate in the fan base. Over time I did notice how lacking it can be, but it's a good game.
Yeah, I give it props. It was a game that saved Sonic. It didn't get dark.
Yeah.
It led Generations, so
yeah, I still think Generations still I would rather Generations get, but colors. It's trapped on the Wii and everything. With the way that we looked, if it comes out, that's cool, but it will sting if that's the only thing we get in the 30th year, because it will just it just it's colors. It's good, but it's kind of it's nothing near Forces, but it just kind of just there's not much to it. Like if they gave us an Adventure 2. Not even remake. I know the remakes have been a thing, and apparently they were canceled. Yeah, you guys heard about that, right? Recently.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Well, I didn't hear about what happened.
Oh, apparently, in I forgot what year it was. If I knew we talked about it, I would have done I would have researched it up again. But a few years ago, Adventure 1 and 2 remakes were planned, and they got canceled because of Boom's. Was it because of Boom's failure? I think. I think so. It was like planned for the Wii U, Xbox One, and PS4. Adventure 1 and 2 remakes, but it's a leak, so it's not 100% factual. But a lot of people have come out and said that this is true. So, yeah.
I agree with what you said about the colors remake, and also I feel like what we should do as franchise, do like the ports, like you said earlier. Because I think what Mario does a good job. Like, not Mario, Nintendo period. They pour a lot of their games on like
somewhat.
Yeah, look at right now the Mario and the Legend of Zelda,
Yeah, they do
They're gonna have a
that
new
stuff
game
for-
this year, and they're also gonna make Breath of the Wild 2, and Mario gonna have probably another game in a few years, along with the ports they're adding now with Mario, and you know the
before.
stuff like that.
Well, you can't. Mario 3D All Stars is gone, and Mario's not alive anymore.
Yeah,
so I don't know
Mario
what you're
Golf.
talking
That's
about.
what I mean. Mario Golf. That they're adding Mario Golf.
Well,
You know,
okay,
that's not like-
okay. Let's not fall in the trap though of comparing Mario and Sonic too much, because like I was kind of saying earlier, the Mario's teams, they've got all the resources in the world. Sonic, it seems like Sonic just doesn't have those resources nowadays.
because then I have the most prominent franchise in Sega.
Well, I mean, Sega versus Nintendo, we all know how that went, but
No, I'm saying like compared to all the other franchises right now.
well, Sonic's still up there, but yeah, I mean, he's definitely fallen from grace in terms of he's still selling. Sonic Forces cost like $20 on the eShop, non-discounted, which is so sad. Like, oh my goodness, and it costs like $20 retail too, I think. Yeah, I think.
No, it was like $40 retail, I think.
No, now it's $20 though, like permanent.
Oh.
Yeah, it got a permanent price drop, like at Best Buy and stuff. Yeah, and on the eShop.
Well,
I'm sad.
Well, I haven't mentioned my thoughts on the state of this franchise yet, but I was gonna say like I mean part of the reason why like I think the management at Sega or really Sonic team needs like an overhaul because I mean just the way Forces turned out shows the management like the fact that
you just say they need alcohol.
Not an overhaul.
Oh, sorry, I misheard. Yeah, you can
What?
But for real, like, because like Forces took like 4 years to develop and it still turned out the way it was. It's just, I mean, they try to learn the lessons from 06, but like not necessarily. And just the fact that they're leaving everyone in the dark about everything, and we have to learn stuff through leaks and all that. I just don't like that at all. So I mean, just to stay in the I will say this though, like honestly, like. If you asked me this question like months before, I will be a little more sour. But ever since they started recasting the voice actors, I'm guessing they're trying to take a new direction. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to try to be more hopeful, but I mean, really, it's not like they're not trying hard enough to win fans back at this point. So I mean, honestly, I don't really know.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the voice actors changing, or maybe they're changing. I mean, Sonic we know is changing. We don't know if the other ones.
So we know for sure Roger Smith is leaving. I think Cindy Robbins is leaving as Amy.
Which stinks. She was so good. In my opinion.
Not really. Okay.
Okay, let's go off. Let's go off then. All right.
Those are only two that I know for sure are leaving. But I don't know about everyone else.
I know Mike Paul's is staying.
Oh yeah. I think he said.
He has to stay. I mean,
yeah.
He's been the Eggman voice for so long. He hasn't changed. Yeah, he's perfect for Eggman.
Yeah. But if they are sorry, I was making some freaking. But it just. I hope that we just we get something good, if we get the new game. I mean, obviously, but I just hope they can announce something soon, have something to look forward to game wise, because even when Team Sonic Racing was coming out, like the hype just wasn't there for it. And Team Sonic Racing is a game that I kind of like more now. I like more now than I liked it at launch. But it's not necessarily because I think it's like an amazing game. I literally just every time I play, I just play it and I bop my head because the soundtrack's god tier. That's it. Like, man, it just stinks. It really stinks. And also, I wish I could play Team Sonic Racing online. I know that's not technically Sega's fault, but it kind of is for them not fleshing the game out. But you know how impossible it is to play how impossible it was to get an online game like a week or two after launch. Yeah, sad. That's why Team Dead Racing it hurts my soul. But yeah, I'm just hoping that things can get back on track. Hoping we can get some game news soon. Hoping that if Sonic Colors Remastered is real, hoping that hopefully that's not, even if it's just this year, it's just a port year, hoping that we get more than just Sonic Colors Remastered, maybe we could get adventure games on the Switch and the PS4. I know it's technically they're already on the Xbox, but maybe like I guess they would have to have a pack with other games in it as well. But just, you know, hoping for more, because just kind of, I mean, of course, this is a freaking Blue Hedgehog, so I'm not over here getting depressed about it or anything. But man, just, you know, hoping for a little more.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
So, are we gonna fist bump? Well, sorry, Evan and I are gonna punch each other because he didn't like he didn't think she was a good Amy. I don't understand.
I mean, what let me say, Jennifer Juilliard and Amy, what's her name? Not Amy. Lisa Ortiz were better. I'm sorry.
I mean, she got better. I'll be honest. I'll give her a pop for that.
She's really.
Better.
I mean,
she's really
she
good.
did get better. I'll give her that, but yeah, I still want Amy voice didn't sound like this coming enough, you know.
She okay in Lost World, wasn't that her first role in Lost World?
No, it was Free Riders.
Free Riders, yeah. But yeah, in Lost World in particular, she you know, she did sound a little off. I remember the first time I heard her, I was like, huh? But once it got to like Boom and I mean even Forces, the voice work in Forces is the lines are trash, but the voice acting isn't like it's pretty good. I'll give it that.
I think it was alright.
Yeah, I mean, I think the voice actors and actresses and that were, you know, in Forces, I think they did a really good job. They're really good. I I don't know how they were able to give the performances they gave with how trash the stuff they're reading was. I don't understand. Takes a lot of power, I think. I don't know. It's tough. All right. Well, you guys have any any parting words at all?
Well, my phone about to die, so no for me.
Same for me. I'd say hope song goes well, 3rd anniversary, and that's all I have.
Jaden, you got anything?
Uh-oh.
No? Yeah, you went dead. You went dead. All right. Well, that was our Sonic Forces discussion 3.5 years later, which is still crazy to be 3.5 years later. Oh my gosh. But thank you all if you got reached this point. Thanks, appreciate it. This is almost a 2-hour discussion, so you sticking around, pretty rad. If you like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video as well. Thank you all for watching. Ukulele Night and the folks are out.